Hey.
Hold on, he's just
want to loosen
No,
him up.
he's loosening him.
Yo.
He's loosening his volume.
What about now? All right, my man. Step in there.
All right. Yo. That's right.
The officers place Mr. Cox in the back of the transport wagon in handcuffs, but use no additional body or safety restraints to secure him in the vehicle seats, as the vehicle was not outfitted with seat belts. While Officer Diaz is driving Mr. Cox to the detention center, he slams on the brakes to avoid hitting another vehicle, causing Mr. Cox to be thrown headfirst into the transport wagon. The video footage shows that Officer Diaz was traveling at 36 miles per hour, 11 miles per hour over the speed limit.
Are you all right? That car went right in front of us and we almost got hit, bro. What's going on? Huh?
I can't move.
You what?
I can't move.
All right, hold on.
I'm on my face.
All right, I'll get you an ambulance when we get there, okay?
No.
What do you mean no?
Brother.
I'm not gonna open the door now, so you know that, all right? I can see you on the camera. You're on the side. Get up.
Brother, I can't.
What happened? What? You fell.
Yes,
What happened? Can you move at all?
I can't move.
How your leg is all the way up there?
Understand me. Listen, brother.
All right, I can't move you, so I have to hold on. I'm gonna have to go get an ambulance.
Listen, no.
Huh?
Yes, but understand.
Yeah, go ahead.
I fall. I cannot move my arms.
Listen, I got an ambulance coming for you. All right? Just give me 1 second. I'm taking you there right now.
After realizing that Mr. Cox has been seriously injured, Officer Diaz leaves him in the back of the transport wagon, calls an ambulance, and continues driving him to the detention center, where he is met by Sergeant Betsy Segui, Officer Ronald Presley, Officer Jocelyn Lavandier, and Officer Luis Rivera.
All right, I go for an ambulance. When on the way here, somebody calls me over, so I stop in the brake, but I don't know. He said he fell inside the van, and he's all, I opened the door and checked. I was talking to him, and he said he can't move.
I cannot move. I'm on my back.
Just be careful. He was kicking the door and everything else before.
All right, ready? Try to stretch that leg first.
You see the leg?
You see that leg to the wall? Exactly.
Stretch out, Pops. Stretch your arm out.
Put your arm out.
Put your arm out. You don't have cuffs anymore. Take them out from behind your back. There we go. Now move your leg down. Move your leg.
Just roll it over to the side.
Listen, bro.
Sit up.
I can't move.
You're not even trying.
Tell them that I get it.
Listen.
I'm not even joking about it. You gotta get over by the shoulder.
Look.
All right.
Turn your body.
You hurt me more.
No, I'm trying to turn your body.
Turn your body. You're not listening.
You're not even trying.
There we go. Turn your body. See?
Hold on.
Okay, now stretch out.
Come on, or we're gonna pull you out.
Slide down, my man.
No, dude.
Yo, slide down so you can get out of here.
Look. If you want to drive me, do it start over.
All right.
Yep. Yep. This way.
I'll let her relax.
What's the hand?
All right, now. Almost there. You're almost there. You gotta get your shoulders out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stand up.
There we go. All right.
Yeah. How you making up? Ready? Actually, go get that shit.
Get the
Yeah, we ain't. Hey, bitch. What's going on, man? Bitch. What's going on? Huh?
You ain't cracking. You just drank too much. No, you drank too much.
I can't feel it.
Sit down.
Stop playing
Yo,
around.
oh my God, yo.
Yeah, sit up. You're doing extra. Sit up.
Instead of waiting for the ambulance to arrive, the officers drag Mr. Cox out of the transport wagon and place him in a wheelchair. The universally accepted procedure where a neck injury is suspected is to avoid moving the injured individual and to immobilize the spine until medical professionals can properly stabilize and transport them.
Sit up. What else did you have? Did you have any drugs alcohol?
Listen, no.
You're not fine. How many did you? How much? Okay. How much did you have to drink?
Oh my God, yo. My neck hurt. I can't.
No, Pops, let them. Don't work too hard. Not working too hard.
I can't read.
No, we don't situation. Don't worry about it. See that arm? Just grab that arm. There you go. No, sit up on the hand. Push it back. Hey.
Mr. Cox was left handcuffed in the cell until an ambulance arrived. He was then taken to Yale New Haven Hospital, arriving nearly an hour after he was injured, where it was determined that he had suffered a cervical spine fracture resulting in permanent paralysis below his neck. On September 27, 2022, Mr. Cox, whose legal team included prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump, filed a lawsuit against the 5 officers involved and the city of New Haven, claiming $100 million in damages. On October 20th, New Haven prosecutors dropped the criminal charges against Mr. Cox. And on June 9, 2023, the city of New Haven and Mr. Cox agreed to settle the case for $45 million, the largest police misconduct settlement in U.S. history. After the incident, the 5 officers involved were placed on administrative leave. Officer Presley retired before disciplinary action was initiated, but Officer Diaz, Sergeant Segui, Officer Lavandier, and Officer Rivera were all fired for their treatment of Mr. Cox. Now, on top of the disciplinary consequences, on November 28, 2022, all 5 officers were charged with reckless endangerment and misdemeanor cruelty to persons. The officers all pled not guilty to the charges, and they also applied to a so-called accelerated rehabilitation program that allows first-time offenders to avoid criminal convictions upon successfully completing probation. However, those applications were denied, and as of the date of writing this episode, the charges are all still pending. The New Haven officers get an F for demonstrating a profound degree of negligence for Mr. Cox's health and safety, for likely committing several crimes and policy and constitutional violations, and for exhibiting a total disregard for the basic human dignity of a citizen in their custody. The conduct of the New Haven officers wasn't just negligent, it was callous, institutionally enabled, and arguably criminal on many levels. Now, as for Mr. Cox, I cannot rightfully issue a grade to an individual who was purely the victim of negligent police behavior. At no point in the footage does Mr. Cox act with aggression, resist arrest, or pose a threat to the officers involved. His injuries were not the result of any misconduct on his part, but rather the outcome of systemic failures, poor judgment, and gross negligence by those charged with his care. To evaluate his actions as if they contributed to the tragedy would not only be inappropriate, it would be a disservice to the truth of what occurred. Mr. Cox's role in this incident highlights the vulnerability of individuals in state custody and the absolute duty that law enforcement has to protect the citizens that they restrain and control. Mr. Cox's compliance throughout the encounter makes the officer's conduct all the more indefensible, and his catastrophic injuries serve as a grim reminder of what can happen when accountability breaks down at every level of the system. While no grade can capture the gravity of what Mr. Cox endured, his actions throughout the incident were measured, non-confrontational, and undeserving of the life-altering consequences he suffered.